Hi everyone, welcome to the third episode of the new series Dynamic CRM for Business Decision Makers. This is Mahmoud Samir, developer solution architect with over than 16 years of experience implementing Dynamic CRM. In this video, I will talk about most common challenges that face sales team doing their daily activities. Over the past years, I have hundreds of discussions with salespeople, managers, and even CEOs. In this video, I've collected for you the most common challenges they face doing their business. Let's start. So the sales process starts with lead generation, then lead qualification, opportunity management, quotation, closing, retention, and service handover, and finally reporting and forecasting. Let's start with the common challenges they face during lead generation. Leads come from everywhere: your website, events, referral, social media, but do you really know which one is the best for you? Incomplete data or duplicate data. Did you ever find a lead without a phone number, email, or might without a name actually? Or did you find some leads with the same data and you are wondering why do we have some duplicates? Manual data entry. Let's face it, salespeople hate to spend a lot of hours just entering data on the system instead of actually interacting with the people and do the real business, which in some cases might lead to many mistakes. Sales and marketing misalignment. Normally, marketing sends lead to sales team start working on these leads. But in many cases, marketing just sent the leads, sales team didn't receive them, they are gone inside emails, nobody will find out anything about these leads. Lead ownership. If no one owns the lead, nobody will follow up. If two people own the lead, it's even worse. So, lead generation is the first point on the sales process, and if you didn't start right, you will definitely end wrong. Now we have collected our leads, the next step is qualifying them. And honestly, here where most of opportunities are lost, not because of the leads, they are bad or something, but because of the process itself, it's either unclear or unstructured. So let's begin with lead scoring. Not all leads are equal, but how do you know which one is worth more your time? Follow-ups and activities. A common complaint I get from managers that they get leads, but nobody is following up. It's quite common, correct? Tracking last engagement and timeline. How long it has been since we contacted this lead? Is he still alive? Or maybe dead? Who knows? Collaboration across teams. Sometimes leads needs input from marketing, pre-sales, even support before they move forward. But if everyone is working on a different tool, or we don't have the right collaboration tools, the process is slow. Interaction history. How many times have you called a lead and heard this sentence? We already spoke about that. Didn't someone from your team just inform you about this? So lead qualification is not just about filling some things on a tool or Excel sheet. It's about momentum, activities that we need to do every time. All right, we have identified our leads, we have qualified it. Now it's time for opportunity management. Tailored and standard business process. Every business has its own way of selling their products. Either it's small sales process for smaller products or long and complex business process for enterprise deals. But one size fits all processes, this is a real problem. Understanding customer needs. Deals are lost because sometimes reps don't really understand what the customer needs. Maybe they have already collected the information, but they are scattered in many places. Maybe they have it in email, side notes, or even in their memory, but they are not centralized in one place. Sales cycle duration is also one of the most important things. How long does it take to close the deal? Which ones are dragging? Or why some opportunities have the same status for many weeks, which is proposal sent, and they are not even done. Sales team management. If you have a big sales team or you are still growing, one of the most important aspects is visibility. Who's doing what? Who's owing what? And are we meeting our goals? Competitor tracking. Sometimes you lose the deal and you don't even know why you lost this deal and whom you were up against. Now let's talk about something that looks a little bit simple, but it really slows things down, which is quotation. Product pricing and discounting rules. Have you ever struggled finding the latest price for the product or the latest price list, or even sent an offer with the wrong discount? Solution presentation. Quotation is not just some numbers on a paper, it's about clearly showing your customer how you can meet their expectations and needs. Version control. Have you ever seen a situation where the customer has quotation version 3, you are working on a version 5, and the manager is still reviewing and approving version 4? It sounds funny, but it's real. Approval delays. If you don't have the right delegation escalation matrix, you will end up definitely losing the deal. So we have made it through the whole sales process. Now it's time to close the deal. This is where all previous activities succeed or just fail. Managing the sales pipeline. As a sales leader, it's your job to understand your pipeline. What are the risks? Which opportunities are most likely to close this week, this month, and this quarter? Sales process timeline. Some deals take long time. Nobody knows what are the next steps, what's been missing, and after sometimes they end up lost. Closing the deal is not the finish line. It's actually the starting point of building the relationship with the customer. Maintaining the customer relationship. After successfully doing the handover between sales and services, now the question, who's owning this customer? Sales, services, nobody? Do we actually need an owner for this customer? Building a customer experience. Great experience don't just happen, they are built. Think of a product you already bought from a company, and because of the good customer experience, you would like to buy more products. And think of another situation where you already bought a product from a company, and because of the bad customer experience, you won't buy anything from them again. So bad customer experience can affect the sales pipeline as well. Upsell and cross-sell. Your best leads are the ones you already have, but only if you understand what they need next. Siloed departments. A major bin in a lot of companies, everybody works alone. Sales don't talk to services, services don't loop back sales. Everybody's just minding his own business. So now we have made it through. It's time to ask a very nice question. How did we do it? Real-time insights. It shouldn't be the case to wait till the end of the month in order to get a report and understand your situation. KPIs and metrics. You cannot improve what you cannot measure. If you don't have a set of KPIs to track and to measure, how can you grow? Why did we win or lost? It's important to ask yourself and your team this question: why do we lose and why do we win? And learn from your success and also learn from your mistakes. Sales forecast. Forecast shouldn't be a guesswork game. We have to build our forecasting based on facts in order to be able to plan our activities. And finally, lesson learned. Every deal is a chance to learn, win or lose. In this video, we have talked about most common challenges business team face doing their business. In the next video, we will see how Dynamic CRM can solve these challenges. If you like the content of this video, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have any comments or would like to discuss anything related to this video, just direct message me on LinkedIn. Thank you and see you next time. Bye.